What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. This your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so, man, we got 50 Cent finally revealing that Beyonce have a sisterhood with Diddy, and they're closer than what we may think. Now, if anybody loves the troll, it's 50 Cent. Now, we know 50 Cent is a troller, but there's always some truth behind what he says and when he's trolling. So that's what we're here for, right? Let's hear what 50 have to say about this. Because I'm pretty sure he's been around Diddy, J, B, 1,000 times. So he may know something that we don't know. But we're going to get to the bottom of it today on the video. Make sure you guys commenting, liking, and subscribing if you haven't subscribed to the channel. We're on the road to 500,000. You dig? Spicy.
Like, you don't have to be like they're afraid their kids gonna want to be 50 Cent if they acknowledge the material. So they don't give you the trophies. I got the checks. I didn't get the trophies. Like, Jay got all the trophies, man. That's because he signed that contract.
What contract?
One with Beyonce. No, if you don't sign, you don't give him a trophy, she ain't coming. They need them in the seats.
Now, come on, you know, if Beyonce done ran down on you once, Fifth, come on.
She did worse. She jumped off the thing, off the ledge. I was like, oh, shit. Didn't really know what to do. Envy, look, it was one of those situations where you was like, whoa.
Trust 50 Cent to always bring the smoke and talk about what many celebrities could never talk about. Child, he's been on Diddy's neck since his drama started. But 50 is also not about to let his accomplices walk. And that includes Jay-Z and Beyonce, who allegedly have some sort of sisterhood going on with Diddy. And 50 is not the only one on the Carter's spilling roll as of late.
Victims potentially, do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They do nasty things.
Wow.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. And everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting air tag on children during visits. These are normal practices that these people do.
OMG, the plot just continues to thicken every single day, doesn't it? Okay, by now, we've already established that Jay-Z and Beyonce were most of the time names on the guest list of Diddy's parties, and followers are convinced that they possibly stayed behind for the after parties, aka the freak-offs.
Kids have like an hour left, so get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to, okay? So, you know, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away, it's all good. Hey, DJ, let's hit it. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, now.
Allegedly, 50 Cent has been saying that there's no way Beyonce and Jay-Z could be close friends with Diddy for 2 decades, be business partners, attend his parties, know his family, have countless business ties, vacation together multiple times, know all his kids, and not be complicit or at least aware of the illegal extracurricular activities Diddy is being charged with. In fact, there have been reports that Cassie actually implicated Jay-Z and Beyonce in her initial lawsuit. The thing is, Cassie's lawsuit was allegedly 60 pages, but it was narrowed down to 35 pages, and in these pages that were removed, Cassie allegedly also talked a lot about Beyonce and Jay-Z. It was actually said that Jay-Z and Beyonce were implicated in the lawsuit for witnessing Diddy strike Cassie and push her down at one of Diddy's parties. The location, time, and date of this occurrence was not given due to other privacy issues and other concerns regarding the matter. But after a little more digging, online detectives got to the bottom of it all. Sources said that what was in the lawsuit described an incident where, after Beyonce witnessed witnessed Diddy striking Cassie, Cassie fled upstairs and locked herself in one of the bedrooms. Diddy's security tracked her down, and Cassie took 30 minutes or more to get herself together. Then once Cassie was on her way returning to the party, Beyonce and Jessica Alba were waiting in the foyer of the house to check on her. Cassie said that Beyonce was visibly upset, and as Diddy and Jay were walking towards them, Beyonce blew a gasket and screamed at Diddy, telling him that what he did was highly offensive and unacceptable. Then Diddy got on his knees and apologized to Cassie, Beyonce, and Jessica. Beyonce was also reportedly super mad at Jay-Z, and she asked him why he was comforting Diddy instead of checking him. And she reportedly even told Jay that she was starting to lose respect for him. Reportedly after that incident, Beyonce, Cassie, Jessica, and about 20 to 25 people left the party after witnessing what happened or hearing about it. The source also said that Cassie left with Jessica and her people because she knew that if she left with Beyonce, Diddy would track her down because of the connections he had with Jay-Z. In the alleged deleted pages, Cassie said that she was contacted the next day by law enforcement after the cops showed up to the house the same night after neighbors called and reported that there was chaos going on in the neighborhood. Clearly, someone from the party had called the cops anonymously and reported what happened because Diddy was allegedly questioned about laying his hands on Cassie, but he denied everything. In addition, Cassie refused to cooperate or corroborate what was reported. All this was in the initial lawsuit, and Jay-Z, Jessica, and Beyonce were contacted. And I don't know what they said, but their involvement was completely left out of the 35 pages lawsuit. Well, people are now saying that it doesn't matter if Beyonce was mad at the moment because she had the power to do more for Cassie and possibly other women, but she did not. And if Diddy was comfortable enough to act like this in front of Beyonce, don't you think it's because Beyonce had seen him probably act like that in the past and did nothing? Basically, people were saying that the reason why she didn't stand up enough for Cassie on that day, and probably on more occasions, is because her loyalty is to Diddy. And this is reportedly what 50 Cent has been insinuating. Honey, we all know that Jay-Z and 50 are not the best of friends. And for those who recall, everything heated up after G-Unit was catapulted into global stardom, even dethroning Jay-Z on Forbes' Hip Hop Cash Kings list in 2008. This relationship has actually been so bad that there was a time when 50 said Queen Bey almost jumped him in Vegas while he was greeting Jay-Z because she assumed he was confronting Jay.
She did worse. She jumped off the thing, off the ledge. I was like, oh, didn't really know what to do. Envy, look, it was one of those situations where you was like, whoa. Now look, if he says to Jay in his face, he'll look at you and go, nah, that happened.
So Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. She was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped down. She was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is she doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, girl. Don't come.
So Hov wasn't there.
I'm talking to Jay.
You're talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. I said, oh, this.
They about to jump you.
You lucky Solange wasn't there.
Not Beyonce jumping out of a windowsill to try and jump 50 Cent, but he better be glad that it was Bey who confronted him and not her sister Solange, because we all know what would have happened had it been Solange jumping from that windowsill.
Oh yeah, you lucky Solange wasn't
Solange was there. I would have had to reboot. Solange looked like she popped in that elevator like it was nothing. There was some gangster going on there. Jay couldn't do nothing, huh?
So what did B say, or she was just staring at you?
Now, up until 2022, 50 Cent still had a problem with the Carters, and he even said that Jay-Z tried to sabotage him. Like, Jay purposefully left 50 out of the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show, and 50 himself spilled all about it on Big Boy's Neighborhood. 50 also recalled about how Nori confided in him and told him about Eminem petitioning to have 50 Cent included in the show, something that Nori himself also revealed. Then he said that the NFL only started having issues with him after they got a call from Jay-Z. In addition to all of this, when 50 appeared on The Beat with Ari Melber, he subtly suggested that with Jay, it's always about business, which means that he would make whatever kind of sacrifice to ensure he is always in business. What happened was that Ari asked 50 to respond with a word or sentence when he mentioned an artist. He started with Eminem, and 50 said, the best. When asked about former G-Unit member Lloyd Banks, he was more reserved, saying, cool. He was warmer with G-Unit's Tony Yayo and said, that's my boy, loyalty. When asked about himself as a rapper, he laughed and said, still got it, man. Ari then asked about other rappers like Future, and he said, talent. About Nas, he said, the best. But when asked about Jay-Z, he paused, grinned, and said, good business. More recently, 50 Cent shaded Jay-Z and Beyonce when he said that Jay is laying low until Diddy's situation blows over, when he captioned this wild post of Jay's face in hibernation. He ain't coming outside till this ish with Puff blow over. No brunch, no lunch, lunch, no dinner. LOL. I'm all you got. I'm outside. 50 also captioned a picture of a Jay-Z missing ad on a carton of milk. Anybody seen Jay? LOL. Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. LOL. Well, if you ask 50, he will tell you that Beyonce is actually the one in charge. And Jay-Z is only who he is because he signed a contract that makes sure Beyonce participates in all the Hollywood businesses.
Look at even Jay-Z's career. You can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, 1.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing.
Right.
They don't rap yet.
Wow.
And they already have Grammys.
Wow.
And shit. So it's like they give them this trophy so we secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much to the culture that they just gave them the things that would later. To me, I didn't care about trophies. I said, I'll get the checks.
This, by extension, means that she's possibly even deeper into the Diddy madness than her dear husband. But don't come for me for saying this, loves. I'm merely repeating what has already been said. But you know what? I'm personally living for all the conspiracy theories that are going around about the real relationship between Diddy and the Carters. I mean, just the other day, we had people saying that She Knows by J. Cole connects Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy to the deaths of Aaliyah, Left Eye Lopez, as well as Michael Jackson. Like, TikTokers are convinced that Beyonce is some kind of leader in a secret cult-like club in the music industry, and she has a say in whatever happens to people in the industry, including how they leave this earth. Now, in this particular song, J. Cole sings, "Rest in peace to Aaliyah, rest in peace to Left Eye, Michael Jackson, I'll see ya." And child, one of the things people are saying is that She Knows sounds very similar to Sean and Knowles, basically implying that it's in reference to Beyonce and Jay-Z knowing about the deaths. On the other hand, others think that it's Sean for Sean Diddy Combs, meaning he may also have been involved. Surprisingly, all 3 artists coincidentally all passed away on the 25th of different months. For reference, Aaliyah died on a plane crash on August 25th, 2001. Lisa Left Eye Lopez died in a car accident on April 25th, 2002. And Michael Jackson passed away on June 25th, 2009 from cardiac arrest. Then Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy also share the fact that they were born on the 4th of different months. Baby, just when I thought it couldn't get crazier, I saw another conspiracy theory suggesting that Beyonce was gonna unalive Taylor Swift during that infamous interruption. So Kanye saved her when he interrupted Taylor on stage. I know that's an extremely wild thing to say, but what I can tell you is that for the last couple of days, there has been an army on Beyonce's social media handles telling her that her days are numbered. Well, best believe that 50 Cent is standing on business, and he actually got Diddy's inner circle, which included his security guards and friends, to turn on him as they signed a deal with Netflix to expose Diddy. These people will appear in 50 Cent's documentary about Diddy called Diddy Do It. And a source said about people turning on Diddy, many are finally ready to talk, while some have been trying to talk for years and weren't believed. It's still in production and being worked on in real time as more people come forward. But there will be plenty of revelations, and it will paint more of a picture of how far back the allegations go and the history of his freak-offs and other disturbing behavior. I won't be surprised if Jay-Z and Beyonce were once again featured in the documentary, especially since Jay-Z was allegedly spotted meeting up with a criminal attorney and a divorce attorney. And people are saying that he's not just gearing up for the things that will come up in Diddy's case, but he's also gearing up for a divorce, which at this point is becoming inevitable. As we wait to see how this unfolds, let me know what you think is the real relationship between Diddy and the Carters. Do you also think Beyonce and Jay-Z are next on the disgrace chain? Sound off in the comments.
Man, Beyonce and Jay-Z is definitely next. Man, you know, the relationship between Jay-Z and Diddy, bro, goes back years and years and years and years and years, bro. That's crazy. The divorce is coming from Jay and B, of course. B is going to run up out of there, bro. B is not going to stick around. Like 50 Cent said, it's a contract. I really believe that Hollywood put Jay-Z and Beyonce together and made them sign a contract. I really do. But right now, what's going on with Puffy? Beyonce going to opt out of that contract. She's not going to ruin her career. She may have been around for some things with the Cassie situation and maybe some FREAKOFFs, but she's going to dip. She's not going to go down with Jay and Puffy and the rest of them, bro. Not Beyonce. Nah, I don't think she's gonna go down. But it's not her choice if she participated in the freak-offs, and the evidence is inside the tapes that they confiscate from Puffy's crib. So if she's in the videos, sorry, B, but you out of here too. Arriva Dirty.